It's me, Nicolette. Welcome back to my channel. So this week, I thought it would be a fun idea to do a week in the life of a college student. You know, most of the time, I'm pretty frantic, is a good word to put it. I have a double minor, one in biology, one in human development and family studies. My major is kinesiology, and I am also pre-med. So I really thought it would be fun for you guys to see me
freak the fuck out
for a week. So I am starting today on a Sunday because that's the Lord's Day. It's before the week. This is when you pre-plan the week. This is the critical day because if you don't, for me at least, do this on Sunday, it's never getting done and I don't know what my game plan is. So I'm home for the weekend. In a typical day, I will wake up, I will try to have some breakfast and some coffee, but usually that doesn't happen. I really try to make it happen though, because I feel like I am just really prepared for the day. I feel more awake when I do those things. Today I didn't wake up till like 11. I got here at like 1. I like to first study on the weekend. So as soon as I wake up, I want to get all of my studying out of the way. So that being said, I started my day at my local Starbucks. I did a little bit of catching up on reading and, you know, trying to get prepared for the class for the week. But right now it's just like catch up, and I'll kind of get on track during the week, which is usually what I do because the class schedule runs a little weird. So now that the day is done, we're gonna do a little bit of... Guys, now he's gonna think I'm following him. Anyway, so I'm just gonna hold it. So my friend owns this vintage store, and he sells other like things, a lot of hypebeast wear, but mainly what he does is he goes out to like thrift stores and he finds like really cool clothing pieces, and he'll sell them at his store for real and cheap. And it's great. Like, you don't have to put in a lot of effort to find yourself a look. He recently celebrated his 1-year anniversary of opening his store. So he was also selling a version of Travis Scott's cereal with Reese's Puffs. So I went ahead and I ordered one of those because my boyfriend's birthday is coming up and he really loves Travis Scott. For Valentine's Day this past year, I got him a really cool painting that I commissioned from one of my best friends. He really loved it, so I'm trying to kind of add on to this gift giving of Travis Scott items and memorabilia. I'm a big fan of like memorabilia and stuff, so that's what I'm doing right now.
What's up, guys? This is your brother Nicholas. We're on the way to the exclusive elements drop for the Travis Scott breakfast cereal.
The bag is secured. Actually home now. So today I would have liked to get a little more studying done, but sometimes it happens when you're a student and like regular life things come up. You have to kind of accommodate. So at this point, what I like to do for the beginning of the week is kind of plan everything out. I will go through all my syllabi and go through all my assignment sheets and just see what I need to do and then put it all down on paper so that way I can visualize, I can plan for it, and, you know, get to where I need to be for the week. So I have my godforsaken list ready, but that's not all I do. So we're gonna get ahead a little bit. I'm gonna do some homework right now at 9:51 p.m. On easier nights like this, I'll just throw on my Netflix, look up once or twice, and power through my work. But admittedly, by the very end of this, it was super late, and I decided to hop into bed and finish my Sunday to-do list the next day, which was Monday. I didn't film me getting up, but I'm at class now. Right after class, I kind of ran to the cafeteria to grab a bite, and I studied for about 4-ish hours. I am an RA, like I've mentioned before, so I have a event tonight that I have to do in my residence. We're going to be doing tie-dye to promote inclusivity. It's called Tie-Dye Versity, and one of my one of my wingmates came up with the idea. So I'm just going to be getting my shit together until that time comes around. So, you know, eventually my event ended. I went to the library to go study. I went ham for 3 to 4 hours, and then something happened. Things started to de-escalate. I wasn't getting anything, making me increasingly frustrated, and I looked like a crackhead in the corner of the library. So I decided to take my butt home. But I had one thing left to do: clean my dirty ass room. So, boom, I did it. And then, what do you know? Shortly after, I went to sleep. And while I was getting my beauty sleep, this happened, but I slept right through it. So on to the next day. Here's the deal. I slept through class, or I woke up right when it should be starting, and I can't just show up because it's a lab. My professor lets me make it up, so I'm gonna go to one at a different time during the week. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna get ready for my other 2 classes, genetics and orgo. So I'm finally ready after being so freaking late. But I'm gonna be early now to my next class. But before being early, I'm gonna go get some coffee because we are not gonna make it through the day if we don't have any. So Tuesday, I did not get a lot of recording done. I had a lot of classes to go to. Well, 2, but they were demanding. It was orgo and genetics. And then I just kind of went to the library to go ham and study. I was working on organic chemistry and waiting for one of my partners to come so we could study together. And I apologize for all the stress that you see in my face. It's a challenging class, but I'm trying to get through it. So what I did for the remainder of the day to help me stay focused was I threw on an app called Flora. And what it does is you set a timer, and in this time, it grows a theoretical tree. Technically, you can grow a real one, but you have to put monetary value behind that, and I don't have money. So the way it works is in order for the tree to grow, you cannot deviate away from the app at all. And if you do, the tree dies. And the incentive is to kind of, at the end, grow a garden. And yeah, that's how I stay focused for the rest of the day. And then just before we head out, this is my outfit of the day. A little thrifted t-shirt, I just cut in half, thrifted bra, thrifted pants, and these shoes I recently bought new. They're I forget what they're called. And that's it. It's high-key raining. I don't really feel like wearing my rain shoes or anything, so I'm just gonna run. I'm going to this building right there, so I'm just gonna run. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, that's probably why it's so good.
I think so.
I really love that book. Like,
I was a hoe for that book.
I loved it. I'm so serious. So what I teach at this organization is General Chemistry 1, and most of the people who take this are freshmen and sophomores, and they do not use their resources. So they don't come to see me. I'm in there for 4 hours, so I just use it kind of like a free period study time, and that's exactly what you'll see me doing.
Six and a half hours later.
Okay, we can obviously tell that the day took a toll on me and my hair. But I'm with my boyfriend and we're eating. Yeah. So what you're seeing here is the absence of 2 brownies and a cookie and a single carrot cake and some pasta. Nothing special. Okay, so it was after hump day. Thursday was kind of sad, but Friday the 13th was much better, and that's what I'm going to show y'all. You know the drill. Up and early to study. This time it was especially early. It was like 7 a.m. and I got some alone time in the housing office for a couple hours, got to listen to some music and stuff, and then some of my friends stopped by. And day quickly turned into night. We are celebrating Friday the 13th. We're gonna watch it.
We're gonna float. Float.
Y'all thought that agua fresca was big. This is a small. And although the trip was short-lived, it was much needed. I studied the whole day and I got to enjoy one of my favorite days of the whole year. So it's 7:39 right now. I decided to do organic chemistry lab on a Saturday at 8 a.m. It's a 6-hour lab at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. I'll let it speak for itself. So I decided I would record during lab, and what I'm doing is something called gas chromatography, and pretty much what I'm doing is putting solvents on these highly polar plates, and depending on the solvent's polarity, it's going to move a certain amount of distance, and that UV light that I just shined on top of that plate is kind of going to reveal that at the end, and it's pretty cool. I ran out of storage, so I have to make this quick, but I am just so excited to be at this point in my life, about to graduate, taking these really hard classes that I took so many other prerequisites for, and now everything is just like coming together, and I'm really enjoying these last brutal weeks and hours of studying and preparing to be what I want to be. I'll see y'all next time.